Hi fairies! Welcome back to another stream of Alice Mercury Playtime! How are we doing tonight? It's been a while, isn't it? Hi! It's great to be back and speaking English, our main language. That's cute. Wow. So, first one in chat is Jab once more. Hi, Jab. How are you doing? Onya. This is Carmine. Hi, Carmine. Hi. How are you doing? Alice versus Kenan. Maybe. I mean, we're just back. We're just back here, ready to talk about stuff about my trip. So we're ready to have some just boys chatting. Wow. Hi, Xerozone. How are you doing? Hi, Tanjiro. Welcome back. Welcome everyone back who was just some minutes ago on my previous stream, even if it wasn't Spanish. Hi everyone. Bring your tea or coffee or your mercury glass or mercury cup. I have mine over here. So get comfortable because this kind of will be like an animated podcast because I will be speaking and talking about my trip to Monterrey. But first of all, how are you guys doing? Let me just check something real quick over here. Oh, never mind. I already closed it. So, as you guys know already, I was on a trip last week. It happened, it was for 3 days, ish, quote unquote, because only the second day was full, complete. The day previous and the day after that was just like half a day or something. We didn't have much budget, but hey, we definitely make every second count. We definitely did. And oh boy, didn't like a lot happened in this 3 days. Gee, it was crazy. Podcast time, yeah, podcast time indeed. It is time. So basically, I took a trip to Monterrey on the 5th, 6th, and 7th of August, basically last week. And it was crazy. It was filled with new experiences, filled with first times and stuff. Well, first of all, like, why did this trip happen? Sun. Yeah, there was a lot of sun. I did not enjoy that. But why did I make this trip in the first place? Well, it was because I went to see my favorite artist on concert. That is Melanie Martinez. Does anybody of you know her? Probably not. Probably yes. Sorry. So yeah, that was basically the main plan, to see Melanie Martinez, and so I did. Heard of it slightly. Man! You know, if I don't forget about it, I will send you links of her songs in DM, because you need to listen to some good music. So Alice screamed when she saw Melanie. Screamed? No, I cried like a baby. I'll get to that point eventually. Negative stuff mainly. Yeah, she was charged for false stuff. We can talk about her later as well. The good thing is that I know some English, even though it's not very good. Well, plenty of non-English speakers actually appreciate when I speak English in my streams because they say that it's kind of like English lessons. I guess they think like I'm Dora or something. So first of all, well, it took a lot of planning. Especially because with this concert thingy. Do you guys know about the freebie culture? I think it's more like in Latin America, but it needs to be worldwide. I enjoy listening to someone's passion. Nice. Well, sit down then, because I will be yapping and yapping until I have nothing else to speak of today. Well, in case you guys don't know about it, freebies are basically like souvenirs, mostly of them made by yourself, or you can buy stuff and you give them for free at a concert. So basically, you are giving people at a concert souvenirs of the events, and it's super cute and wholesome because it's like a sense of community, and you receive plenty of homemade stuff that you will keep for yourself in your memories, and you actually have them physically. And whenever you open that box in I don't know how many years, you'll be like, oh yes, from the time where I got to see Melanie Martinez. Those are freebies. So are you guys aware of that? I'm off to do some of the things, Alice. I have a meeting with some people. I'll watch the stream replay when I have time. Bye, Mom. That's okay. Thank you for watching the replay in the future. Bye, Tanjiro. Enjoy your meeting. Recuerda no soltar lágrimas en los momentos emotivos. I don't promise anything. Never heard of it. Yeah, I think it's new. It's technically new, and it's only happening like in Latin America concerts. It all started with ARMYs, you know, the fans of BTS. They started doing this free souvenir that they were giving to everybody they could find at the concert, and it was such a cute detail. A very girly thing to do. I mean, boys can do it too, of course, but you get to see mainly girls do it. So, I wanted to be part of that culture. Because, how to say this, it's not only like happening in BTS concerts, it happens like in now all concerts. So Melanie Martinez was not going to be an exception. I'll leave you in the background while I make you dinner. You're gonna make me dinner? Awesome! Thank you, Jack. So yeah, so that's where I decided to make my own freebies as well. I wanted to really be part of it. And, of course, I did not waste time, and I saw this as an opportunity of free promotion. If you follow me on my art account that you can find here on the bottom right, Alice Mercury 80, that's how you find my art. I made a drawing of Melanie Martinez inspired in her newest album, which her tour was all about that, you know? So I made a drawing, and I printed it like 100 examples of stickers. And goodness sake, I knew that it was gonna be a pain in the ass to cut them with scissors. But I did. I cut all of them. Yes. So, yeah. And Smarty Hemp decided to put her username in the sticker so they could follow me whenever they received it. And it did work. I did get tons of new followers. So my plan worked. My plan definitely worked. But I really had to explain to the fans that, hey, I did it. It's not like a picture that I found in Pinterest. I did it. And that's where their expression will be like, okay, wow, you did this? That's amazing. That's amazing. That was super good and stuff. I'm really gonna follow you now and stuff. So yeah, mission accomplished. Hello. Hi, Sadness. Welcome back to my stream. So that was the plan. That was like the first planning thingy, but obviously like all this stuff about like the package, and it's my first time buying plane tickets, my first time booking a reservation at a hotel, first time doing plenty of adults traveling stuff, and hey, I learned plenty of stuff. I made mistakes and everything, but hey, it's part of the adventure. Bye, I have to write a script. Have a nice day. Why do you say ugh to that? Writing scripts is like my favorite thing in the world. But good luck with that, Carmine. So yeah. You guys, some of you guys don't know about this, but I was never in a plane before. I never traveled through a plane until last week. And I was nervous. I was nervous about it because I am afraid of heights, and I was really scared of the sensation of the plane taking off. I didn't know how it was gonna feel, and I really imagined myself that I was gonna trigger myself a panic attack or something. That they will have to put like this oxygen mask on me so I survive the feeling. I seen things, yes. Yeah, you don't just find art in my art account. Definitely. If you wonder how I look in my human disguise, you can also find it there. Um, so yes, I was nervous during the whole airport thingy. Wow, it was the first time that I got, I mean, like very deep into the airport. Like I was there for like passports and documents and stuff, but I never got really into it. And damn, I don't know how other places airports are, but in mines, it was practically like another mall. There were plenty, like there was like a whole food court for it and plenty of souvenir stores and stuff. Obviously extremely expensive. Honestly, the only the only clients that I got to see consuming there were foreign people, foreigners. They were not my people because we know that it's so fucking expensive. Maybe because they have way more money than us. Maybe they don't have a sense of how expensive this is. Maybe it's cheap for them. I don't know. Yeah. Never thought you could plan stuff. How dare you, X-Zero Zone? Alright, that first impression of me being a dummy and stuff, that is oh so old and oh so wrong. I can be clumsy, yes. I can be silly. I can be a goofball, yeah. But I'm not dumb. Got it? So yes, I was waiting. Anxious. And eventually it was my time to get into the plane. I climbed the stairs that get you inside the plane, and I was already so nervous. And I guess it all depends on the brand of the plane, airline, or whatever. But at least the one that I was in, it was so fucking tight. Uncomfortable in a way. I mean, it was good, but the seats were all together. Like, I could barely put my legs inside my seat. I don't know, it's like they really wanted to make use of the space, so most people could fit in there. I don't know. Planes! Planes! You're scared of planes, aren't you, Xeroso? Okay, just give me 1 second. So yes, I got on my seat. I was scared to sit next to the window. I didn't. I sat like in the middle seat with my family, and I was there. I had to wait for a little longer before taking off, but eventually it was time. I squished the hands of the kids next to me so hard while I was feeling the airplane moving. And call me ignorant, I was. I really had like a different concept of an airplane because I really thought at the moment that they will be turned on, they will just take off immediately. But no, they actually take a race. They take some speed and you know, they do a little road. Yeah, they do a little road so they can start flying correctly. You scare me, Hampy. How so? How so? I haven't said anything spooky. Oh, it's because I'm talking about planes? Ooh, planes! Ooh. And I was so nervous until eventually that thing happened. The plane started to fly officially. Oh my goodness, honestly, my imagination is such a bitch. You barely feel a thing. It's so amazing. You barely feel a thing. Have you ever been into an elevator? Like that feeling of like a tiny pressure in your head when it starts going up? It's the same thing, just a little bit stronger, just a little bit more obvious. But it's not scary. It's not aggressive. It's not overwhelming. Once more, my anxiety made me feel that I was gonna go through a living hell, and it turned out to be just a fucking mice. um, down to me. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's okay. I cannot do anything about it. So there was that. So we started flying. I was still very afraid to be sitting next to the window, but I dared to pick in. And wow, actually planes go super fast. Because like in a matter of a minute, I was so far away from the floor to a point that it's like, dude, we must be so fucking fast because there's no way that we are this up already, you know, this high. But you don't feel it. You don't really feel the speed. Honestly, it just feels like you're riding a car in the air. It doesn't feel that different, honestly. So guys, if you're afraid of planes or something, if you're afraid of you've never taken a plane before, worry not. I tell you this as someone that has always been anxious and afraid of everything, blah blah blah. Honestly, you have nothing to worry about. You're imagining it way worse than you think. Dumb is subjective. For example, me. Are you dumb, or do you think you're not dumb, or do you think it's subjective? So the trip took like 2 hours and a half, and it felt longer than that, honestly. Because I guess it also depends on the airline, but at least the airline that I was in had no fucking internet. I really assumed that I was gonna have signal there, but I had not. Which kind of makes sense if I think about it, but God, it was terrible. Especially for someone that needs to do something all the time. Sure, that's totally what I'm talking about. Continue. No, you're lying. Elaborate with the truth. Especially because you guys know that I have ADD, so I'm not. I cannot stay still, especially for 2 hours and a half without doing anything. I even prepared my headphones and everything. I thought I was gonna listen to music or chat in Discord with you guys, but no signal. Fortunately, I had a kin that since she takes care a lot of a toddler, her cell phone is fucking filled with mobile games, so guess who played them all while I was on the flight? Oh my goodness, I survived thanks to that. The 9/11 talk from before doesn't help. Oh, I'm sorry, I was not meant to scare you with that. Honestly, I never thought about the 9/11 during the trip, honestly. So it was a one-time thing, you know, like 1 in a bazillion probability. What is the odds for it to happen again, huh? Yeah. Other stuff that I noticed in the plane is that restrooms are uncomfortable. At least for me. Because I never felt like vertigo or like fear of heights during the trip, but the moment that I was in the restroom was making me anxious. It will close my throat. It will make me feel bad. It was incredibly small. Like you couldn't. There are no windows there, of course, but it's not natural to sit on a toilet that it's moving all the time. Like your system says, like, nah, this is not safe. And I don't know, it's so tight that you feel like you're in a space, in a rocket cabin or something. I don't know. I thought about astronauts and I was like, wow, that must be very uncomfortable. Surazone, I might think you're dumb, but I never think that of you, my love, platonic. Like, you don't have to you don't have to specify it's platonic. I guess we understand. I guess. I suppose. Let me check something real quick. So yes. And just one time we had a little bit of turbulence, which I don't know, at least for me it was exciting. Like deep down, buried beneath all this ball of anxiety and fears, there is actually an adrenaline junkie. Because we went through a big ass cloud. And who will believe that actually going through a cloud will be so chaotic? The plane just not shattered, but it shook like so violently, clack, 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 just for like a couple of seconds, and then it was over. But it was like, oh, what happened? And they were like, oh, we went through a cloud. Okay, I suppose it was a very heavy cloud or something. I don't know. It's just floating water, dude. But yeah, after 2 hours and a half, we went. We arrived Monterrey, which, talking about like in Mexican map, I am in Tijuana, basically like in the very top left of the map. Monterrey, it's kind of like in the top center of it, kind of. So yeah, it was a big distance actually. Not like too crazy, but it was something. And I was ready for the weather change, and holy fuck, it was incredibly hot. Also, sorry for spamming in chat. I'm trying to activate the text-to-speech. Well, remember that you need to use the admiration sign and the T, and then you put the text that you want to speak. Oh, but I didn't put it in English. It's okay, you can still say it. I'm still gonna understand you anyhow. But yeah, weather was crazy, dude. Let me just check something real quick. Blah 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 blah. Because I don't really like the weather here in my city. It's okay. It's way cooler than in other places, but it's super dry. And as a zodiac fish myself, as a Pisces myself, I don't do great with dry weather. It's super bad for me. But like the counterpart is that it's cool. However, in Monterrey, things are the opposite. They are the opposite because they're super hot and it's humid, which is cool. It's actually cool, but not literally cool, but I actually do like humid weathers. I do like feeling that the air is wet. I like to feel that. I don't like to feel that that I'm dehydrating just by existing, you know? But goddamn, it was suffocated and it was so hot, and goodness, I was not doing good either. Had enough of TTS for now. I guess we can say that just because I'm talking English, I scared away all my Spanish speakers fans, and they were the ones using the TTS. Oh, never mind.
Cuando te done $50.
¿Qué? Oh, right. I didn't. Yeah. Maddie, ¿cuándo me donaste $50? Entre los cheers, los subs, sobre todo el sub tree, el tea tree.
¿Qué estabas diciendo?
Ahorita te digo, pero entre los tea trees y entre todo eso, se han contado $50. Yup. Nada más que todavía no me los ha pagado Twitch. ¿Qué estabas diciendo? Estaba diciendo que justamente ya se había acabado el text to speech porque ya había espantado a las haditas latinoamericanas y llegas tú literal en cuanto digo eso. A huevo, good timing. Ya, es que les estoy contando de mi viaje a Monterrey. ¿Quieres escuchar? Okay, so weather. I bought...
Jaime 8 LOL. Madiv. Estamos conectadas. Comadres Power.
Sí, estamos conectadas, Maddie, for real. Te invoqué. Dang it. What's wrong, Xerius Zone? I bought a taxi. So fucking expensive, from the airport to the hotel. And it was a big distance between that and there. But hey, that's how I started to finally see Monterrey. And honestly, what the fuck? Monterrey is just Tijuana, but better. I liked it so much better. Because Monterrey had plenty of similarities with my city, with the great difference that it's filled with green. It's filled with vegetation and plants, and because precisely it's not a desert. It's not desertic, unlike Tijuana, that is a fucking desert. It's more like jungle-ish. It's like a jungle Tijuana, and I loved it for that. There were so many places that reminded me of my home, when I was like, oh, this reminds me of this street. This that reminds me of this other stuff. And Monterrey is surrounded by mountains. Something that we don't really have in Tijuana either. They have like a very famous mountain called La Silla, which translates to the chair.
Jaime 8 LOL. IAM Airplane soy un avión.
Which basically translates to like the horse chair. You know, like the monture, the little thingy that you put to ride a horse. That thingy, No, sí, quítalo. It's okay, they're not spamming it right now. They're not really saddle. You're right, saddle. That's the word about it. I forgot about it. Yeah, it basically looks like a saddle, like a giant saddle. Sí, Madi, la idea es agregar como un canje para que ya no cualquiera pueda usar el text-to-speech. So I arrived at my hotel, which was literally next to the arena.
Jaime 8 LOL. Okay, we'll stop now LOL.
Okay. Which basically, it was literally just next to the arena where I was gonna see Melanie the next day. It was amazing. I knew that they were close to each other, but I didn't know how obviously close to each other they were. Like literally neighbors, So, heck yeah, for that. Nothing. Well, okay. Okay. Hotel was fine. I liked it. Like, not entirely fancy, but it was definitely good. And so I was in their room. They had AC, so goodness, thank you a lot. And it was okay. A little bit small, but it had enough. It was basically just what we needed. Yo lo odio, te cambio la casa. Va, porque a mí no me gusta mucho Tijuana. O sea, estoy encariñada en muchas cosas aquí en Tijuana, pero podría cambiarlo por un elote. And we were hungry already. We barely had breakfast. It was just a shake. So through the window of the room, I saw Carl's Jr. just across the street. I had to walk like 2-3 blocks, but I was like, come on, I can walk this, and I'm gonna save money on an Uber or like another taxi or something. And hell, I did save money, but the weather made it a living hell. I am an airplane. Damn bully. Hey. Hi, are you new in chat? I think it's the first time that I get to see your username. Welcome. I'm Alice Mercury Playtime, and I'm just chatting today. Just talking about the trip that I had last week. Who the fuck is this? Oh, never mind. Sorry. I will flip my phone because I'm getting a lot of notifications. I'm telling you, I'm getting messages all the time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we decided to walk to that Carl's Jr. and it was for the best, but I still had I struggled a lot with the weather. It was super hard, super suffocated. I don't know, I felt my body heavy. I was melting or something. But of course, inside Carl's Jr. it was something different. Lucky. I don't know, you get tired of receiving messages all the time. I am grateful for them, but then you get people angry at you and be like, oh, why do you take so long for answering? And like, dude, I wish you could see my inbox. So Carl's Juniors in Monterrey are practically the same, but a tiny bit better. When it comes to like buildings and stuff, they are better. I like them. They're like more fancier. They're fancier. And something, I mean, food tastes the same. The burger was the goddamn same. It was good. But something that I got to see as new is that they had a milkshake booth. Something that we don't have in the city. So basically, instead of asking for a milkshake like in the cash register, you actually go to the milkshake booth, and it make it look like way more delicious because you actually see that they made it of actual scoops of ice cream. Ah, man, burgers and shakes are just like a blessed combination. Do you guys like that combination? Or do you prefer your burgers with a soda or with a juice or um, flavored water or something? I don't know. You asked me. No, you told me, guys. Sorry. So we ate. It was good. And we were not gonna waste any minutes because we were prepared to go to a specific museum. I don't eat burgers like that. Had only one in my life. Man, you're missing so many stuff. And it was not any museum. It was actually the Tim Burton Museum. Do you guys know this director? I'm pretty sure you do, even if you don't recognize his name right now. He directed, I mean, not just directed, but produced or directed, or is just the creator of movies like Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, Corpse Bride, Sweeney Todd, Beetlejuice, some of the Batman movies, etc., etc. Of course, I know, but I just don't want to assume that everybody knows him. So he's my favorite artist. I mean, next to Melanie Martinez, like both of them are my parents, you know? They made me who I am. I have plenty of Tim Burton inspiration in my whole art. Just look at my logo. Just look at Alice Mercury Playtime logo in the top right. Are you telling me that Y letter, that Y red letter is not Burtonish? Of course. And, of course, bicolor hair, Melanie Martinez. So, I had great teachers. And... Why did I get scared of that? It's just that I'm not listening to anything but me. Barbecue Diamboli just started following me. Thank you. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Welcome. You are now a fairy. And I invite you to join my Discord so you can be officially named a fairy. That's a first. I know, it's just that the volume of my PC right now is super low. No, sorry, super high. And since I don't listen to my background music anymore. So I don't really have like a notion in noise, you know. I just listen to myself right now. I always wanted to go to this museum. I've been eager. I was eager to visit this museum for a lot of time before this, and I finally got the chance because Monterrey is basically like a very famous spot for international artists to visit. I was obviously not gonna see Tim Burton, but I was gonna see his work. Milecourt and Bide. Oh, didn't I finish? No, yes, I invite you to my Discord barbecue, Dion Bolly. So you can be officially named a fairy. If you need it, please let me know and we will share you the link. Yeah. Next year or so, get ready. Get the link ready. Yeah. So I went to the museum. Thank you. And honestly, it's not any type of quality. It's really high quality type of attraction, international type of quality attraction, and it was beautiful. It was super fun because the staff were young people like my age, and they were dressed up as Oompa Loompas. And I was like, you guys are Oompa Loompas, right? And they were like, yeah. Like, oh my goodness. That could be my summer job for real. Oh my goodness. And so I went into the museum, which actually it's called like the Tim Burton Labyrinth. So the whole attraction of it makes sense. You're shutting. Oh, come on. I mean, I am. God damn, I am. I will talk about that later. But yeah, so it was a labyrinth. The idea is that you get into like the first room, and then you get offered like 4 doors, and then you choose one of these doors, and they will take you to another themed room, inspired in one of Tim Burton's artworks. Kind of like, oh, this is the Alice in Wonderland room. This is the Frankenweenie room. So the trick in this is that supposedly you're not meant to see all rooms because you are selecting your path. But I cheated a little bit, obviously. Because they actually sent like 2 type of tickets, like the regular, that is the one that I bought, and the VIP one, which basically gives you a second chance to explore the labyrinth once more. So you can visit new places. But honestly, I cheated. I will peek in the doors before getting in there. And yes, it is true that there are different rooms, but you don't miss too much. Specifically because some rooms are a trick. You think that they're gonna take you somewhere else, but both doors take you to the same fucking room, you know? And you think you had the freedom of choice, and you didn't. They took you to the same place. So it's tricky. So that's why I know that I didn't miss too much. I think I didn't miss anything too important. And super beautiful. It's super beautiful, super recommended. If you ever have the chance to go to that museum, please do. Especially because there are plenty of statues of like the most popular characters, and they're good quality. They're not just made of wax, you know? It's like, if they have clothing, they will have real clothing. If they have hair, there will be synthetic hair. If they have like any type of texture, there will be real texture. Just their skin was wax, and that's it. I didn't touch it, but you could see it. So I really appreciated that level of detail. And like fabrics, like the clothing, they were all different. Like, oh, this looks softer, this looks rougher, this looks more plushy-ish, this looks more clean, this is shiny, you know. Wow, I loved it. What else? Oh, there are plenty of original drawings from Tim Burton. I've already seen a lot, but they are the original ones. They are the authentic drawings. And we are not allowed to take pictures to those. We are not supposed, because they are not copyrighted. They are not even signed. What the fuck, Tim Burton? Why would you do that to your art? But I did took a couple of pictures that I just couldn't miss. If you want, if you want to see them, I recommend you to go to my Discord, because I did not share them in social media, only like for you guys in private. Oh my goodness. Xerison, do you watch them? Do you watch those drawings that I sent? I just couldn't help myself with these ones. Listens intently. Thank you, Xerison. I appreciate it. I did. Yeah, so cute, isn't it? Okay, one more second over here. Oh, it's not working. 1 second. Yeah, doggy. Yeah! I mean, for a little bit of advance for you guys, if you're interested, it's a drawing of Sparky. Yeah, it's called Sparky. And it killed me. It's so fucking adorable. And I found a drawing of Alice, like Alice in Wonderland. That is like the only Alice thing that I saw on the Labyrinth, because everything else was about like the Mad Hatter or the Cheshire Cat. Nothing about Alice. Nobody cares about her. Alice in that movie. Obviously, Edward Scissorhands' room was my favorite. It's so fucking beautiful. They have like the ice tattoo of Kim dancing on the snow. They have, obviously, Edward Scissorhands, the Winnie, the Franken Winnie. The Franken Winnie. I really appreciate that it's an interactive museum, as in there are plenty of projectors and holograms to precisely make it more real. Like Franken Winnie is pretends to have like a thunderstorm where it's just a projection. In Edward Scissorhands, they pretend that Edward is cutting or like doing the ice thingy with his scissors, and you can see like the snow kind of falling around the statue. Beetlejuice's room was the worst. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was amazing, but since you guys know already, I am fucking scared of bugs. And the projection was, it was like a huge ass room filled with a projection of millions of bugs just walking by, just walking freely on the floor. And even though you know they're fake, obviously you're still like, you feel the icky to them, which is the intention. But since I'm like legitimately scared of them, it was bad. I will just not look at my shoes and everything. But even so, since the projectors were obviously on the roof, they will also project on your body, and you will get to see bugs walking on your body, and it was terrible. That it was definitely true dread. The small toy on the wall. Oh yeah, there is a baby Beetlejuice that I think it appears on the second movie. And there is a button so you can turn him on. Roach floor, I smile knowing your terror. My goodness, you're evil and cruel. Fuck you, Exuso. Yeah, plenty of beetles and roaches and centipedes and all type of insects. It was disgusting. But yeah, you have to go through the whole experience so you can reach the gift shop. And it was good. I mean, I expected more stuff, honestly, but I suspect that it was already empty. There were still plenty of good stuff, and I wanted to buy almost everything, but I was on a budget, so I just barely bought like some postals and posters and like a glass, and I bought some little gifts for Mari. Not this Mari, my sister, because it was thanks to her that I found about this attraction. She told me like, hey, you're going to Monterrey, right? Maybe you want to go to this museum. And I was like, oh, I love you, sister. Oh my goodness, you're the best. So, as a great way to thank her, I bought her some stuff from there, and she really appreciated them. I just gifted them to her yesterday. So it was super good. If you want, I guess. Hey, I'm ovulating. Don't make freaky invitations, because like this I can say yes to almost everyone. To almost everything. So yes, after I went to the museum, I just went to a convenience store because I was so fucking dehydrated and I really needed to buy serum. So while I was waiting for an Uber to take me back to the hotel, I just noticed that Monterrey, it's pretty safe. Normally when it's nighttime in my city, it's like, you better don't exist on the streets because you're gonna fucking disappear, you know? But in here, you could see like young people just sitting on the side of the streets, just chilling, talking, drinking stuff, just existing. Obviously, I had the system alert of someone from Tijuana, but I was like, really, you guys are not just gonna take care of yourself? They were like, everything's calm here. It's a calm night. Estuvo interesante la travesía. No, hombre, y eso solamente fue lo de Tim Burton. Crazy. Yeah. So, I took the Uber and I just went to sleep because the next day was the important day. Because the next day was the concert day. I did take the compromise of waking up early. I was definitely not gonna oversleep on my fucking vacations. Every second counted money. So I really make it count. So I woke up early. Jojo Carnival, hi, welcome back. Drinking, where and when? They were not drinking beer, they were just drinking water because it was so fucking hot. In Monterrey, just a group of like teenagers just chilling. So yes, I woke up early on the very, very great day of the concert. Breakfast was free in the hotel, so I took some pancakes and scrambled eggs with sausage. Some coffee. It was cool. It was okay. It was not like super delicious, but it was okay. It was breakfast. I took a shower, and I really regret the decision because all of the stuff that I did afterwards required a shower after that, not before. Charlie, it was okay. So I had a lot of time before the concert, so my family and I took the decision to explore and get to know Monterrey. So we actually went to double of places. The first place that we went, it's called Parque Fundidora. It's practically like a very big ass park that they have in the city, but it's filled with history because apparently Monterrey, it's like has history on like metals and mining and stuff like that. It's like a mining city. Wait, let's call it that. So they are proud of their history. So this park is also like a museum and like keeping all this factories and stuff, and it's interesting. On first glance, at least for me, it was not. I'm not interested in industrial stuff, but I was willing to meet something new. And I was glad. And I was glad, especially because whenever you get inside the factories and stuff, you really feel like you're in Half-Life. Do you know that game, guys? Double shower. I did not. But I should have. Yeah, so park is super good. Weather was fucking hot as usual. It was terrible. It was clean. Here in Tijuana we have like a very big ass park, which is kind of like the twin, quote unquote, but the ugly twin. Because this park is so fucking clean. There are plenty of dogs just walking freely. Nobody wants to approach you. I tried, but they look cleaner than the dogs from my city. And I like it because there are some moments where it actually feels like an American park, because instead of seeing like dirt roads, you actually get to see like actual concrete roads made intentionally and only for riding a bike. And that is a luxury for me. And I was like, yo, that is amazing. Or for renting a car, renting a bicycle, renting another way of like eco-friendly way of taking a trip. It was super good. That's something that I wanted to do, but I didn't get the chance to. So that's something that I need to do next time I visit Monterrey. Les sirvo un mojito de frutos rojos. Yo sí quiero. Inside this park there is an interactive museum especially meant for children, so they can learn about the history of Monterrey and all these mining processes. It's like they mix fun interactive science and mining interactive science, so they can learn about stuff. Like, honestly, there's no way that you could explore everything in just one day. Like, one day should be just for the park, just another day just for the museum, and so on, you know. Gracias, pero no gracias. Tengo para dar de camionero con una cheve ando joya. No, yo sí quiero mojito. The museum was fun. Obviously, I couldn't sit down to actually read information, so I barely learned a thing or two about mining. um, but it was super cool because there was like a mechanical elevator where you will just like sit in there, and it was just like in a metal grid, and you could feel like the rusty way of getting up. Wow, how life for real, dude. Indeed, how life city type shit. Yeah, for real. But cool. It looked rusty because of how old it is. But it was safe. Once I was on the top of the factory, I was fucking scared because my fear of height was triggered once more. Like Fallout towns. Yeah, in a way. There are ways to make videos of like industrial backrooms. Because it was so super extremely high, and I could see the whole city from there. And they had like gridded bridges. Like you will have to go through a grid of metal where you could see everything underneath you, and that, oh my god, triggered a huge ass vertigo for me. No, for real. Like I really had to again take my kins by the hand to survive that shit. Mining, like Minecraft, indeed, like Minecraft. For real. Like, they teach you, like, how to mine and how to fuse metals to get this and that, minerals, and like, what color is hotter, stuff like that. Oh, this charcoal is filled with all these other minerals and stuff like that. I passed out if too high. Yeah, you probably would have struggled a little bit in that place. I did. And I was not the only one. Like, plenty of people were like, this is uncomfortable. But it's part of the experience. I was inside the Interactive Museum. You know, plenty of, like, children's games. Interactive ways to learn. Like, you will actually, a lot of trinkets and like fidgeting interactions. Oh my goodness, I loved it. It was super fun because there was a mining simulator, and I went there with my grandma. It was like two grown-ass women just playing to be miners. But it was good. Pasa la streamer. Para la streamer le prepara un cerezo. Cerezo, does that have cheve? I don't like beer. I don't like the taste of beer. That's why I will like any type of sweet alcohol drink, but never beer. I hate it. I hate the fermented taste of it. It was fine. Like, there was a part where they make you pretend like you're on an elevator that goes very way underground. They tell you like you're 100 meters underground. Now you're 300 meters underground. And they have like an animation on the wall that makes you feel like you're actually going down. But it's not moving at all. It's fun. It was fun. I really appreciated that place, but it was just a glance because we wanted to visit other places. After the park and after the museum, we took another Uber to go to a place called Barrio Antiguo, which basically translates to like Old Town. Let's call it like that. Old Town. And it was a pueblito mágico. Have you heard about that term in Mexico? It's like a very specific part of the country. Treating y'all like kids on a field trip. For real, it did really feel like that. Oh my goodness, it did bring me some childhood memories of my own interactive museums in my city. Pueblitos mágicos in Mexico are practically like very small spaces. No, not very small, but yeah, they're like finding a village in Minecraft, you know? It's basically like finding a very authentical Mexican place. Because it's just like, you see it and you see like, oh, that's very Mexican. It looks beautiful because it's just like buildings filled with colors and like a very post-Spanish conquerors designs. A lot of people just passing by, a lot of tourists. And that's why they call it Pueblito Mágico. Basically translates to like magic town. Just because of how original it feels. And precisely because they are original. Like, they are not play pretend. They are actual, like, time capsules. Which language do you speak or hear most there? Oh, Spanish. I will... Yeah, Spanish. I barely heard other languages. I will barely hear English or like Chinese or any another Asian-ish one. But most of them were Mexicans, honestly. So yeah, interesting question. Yeah, mostly were Spanish. Did you check the chest? Any emeralds? No, there were no treasure chests, although that would have been great. The one that I went to, it was actually the first one that I got to see. I always wanted to visit a Pueblito Mágico, and that was my first chance to do it. And I loved it. But of course, I did not have enough chance to explore it fully. But hey, it was great. There was a food court in there, and I wanted to eat all of it. Like, oh my goodness. Maybe I was just hungry, but they had like the basics, like burgers, pizza, sushi, Mexican food, ice cream. I was really tempted to eat another burger because it said that it had literally bacon jelly. I don't know, it sounded so nasty that I really wanted to try it, but I was like, I already ate a burger yesterday, so let me try something else. And I was not even hungry, but I knew that it was the only moment that I was gonna eat something before the concert. And I really needed energy because I knew that I was gonna pass out in the concert if I didn't. So I took the terrible decision to buy Korean food. Don't get me wrong, it's good. In general, it's good. But I saw that they were selling like Korean street food and bacon. What? Yeah, for real. Bacon jelly. I didn't know what that meant, and I really wanted to find out, but I didn't because I took the bad decision of buying a Korean dish, which tteokbokki. It's called tteokbokki or something like that, which I enjoy. Especially the one from the junky spicy chicken brand. Something like that. And I already tasted like an original tteokbokki dish on my city, and it was okay, but I prefer the one on the instant noodle cup. So I was like, that's okay. This seems like a light snack, so let's go buy this. And it tasted like shit. It was terrible. I really hated it. I didn't even finish it. Like, I was like, oh, nah. I wasted my money in this. One sec. Google my love. Gonna Google exactly what? The bacon? The bacon jelly or the tteokbokki dish? Blah, 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 blah. So, the only good thing about that was like a peach drink from My Melody. It had coconut chunks, and I really hate chunks on my drinks. But besides that, it was good. Yeah, no, never trying that bacon shit. What? It's not good. Or it doesn't look good. Let me Google that for you as well. Yeah, I will show you guys in a second. Bacon jelly. Oh god, it looks good. Oh my goodness, my my mouth is watering. Let me go to gaming so I can show you guys. Oh my goodness, it's actually a good idea, so I can show you stuff. Goodness, it looks so fucking good. I need this. So yeah, I just missed the chance of tasting a burger with bacon jam. Oh my goodness. Oh, chunky jam. Oh. Okay, so let's put burger. with bacon jelly, with bacon jam. Ah! Why you never trying this shit? Why? This looks so good. Ah, it looks so nasty. That's why I want to taste it. So. Oh my goodness. Since now that we are just browsing through here, I guess I can show you guys pictures about the places that I've been through. Like, first of all, Monterrey. Yep, this is Monterrey. This is a place where I was in. Oh goodness! Wait a minute. No, it's way further than I imagined. Okay. Oh my goodness, geography failed me. Sorry, okay. This is Monterrey. I live literally here. 2.5 hours to get here. It's actually pretty fast. I thought it was like more, like, I really swear that this was Monterrey. Oh my goodness. Things that I just discovered. No es tan difícil de hacer. Really? Oh my goodness, I really need to taste that. So, okay, first place that I went to was the Tim Burton Labyrinth. Let me find a picture. Oh, look, this is precisely one room that I didn't visit. But yeah, it's literally you choosing rooms and then making your own path. Buenas, no, holy shit, Borg! Hi, Dr. Lucis. I'm just telling about the trip that I had to Monterrey, and I'm finally showing pictures. I went to this museum, by the way, the Labyrinth of Tim Burton. Ah, man, I really, really recommend it. Then I went to Parque Fundidora. Right. So this is, yeah, this is exactly what I was telling you. This is like the factory. This is the factory, and it looks so small, but it's actually super huge. This is actually the Saddle Mountain, and these are the streets where you actually get to like rent a bicycle or something. But I was not able to visit everything. Like, I did not visit this part, for example, or this, or this. I was not able to. Or this, or this. I was barely there, you know? I barely got a chance to visit something. Fuiste pa mi segundo rancho. ¿Cómo que segundo rancho? ¿Tú eres de ahí o qué? Buenas, ¿cómo te va? Azul, hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a mi stream. Les estoy contando a todos de cómo me fue mi viaje a Monterrey. Y pues me estoy dando cuenta de todas las cosas que me faltaron por visitar. ¿Tú cómo estás, Azul? Then I visited... Oh, yeah, Barrio Antiguo. Oh, shit. Monterrey... Yeah, this is a pueblito mágico, and it's super cute. It looks so good. Very traditional, indeed. It's like if you went into Japan, and instead of going into the modern buildings, you went to an actual, like, you know, these pointy-ass buildings. Kind of like that. Estuve más de 10 años en... Wait. Yep, passing out. Yeah. Let me see if I actually find like a POV of that place. Fundidora Horno, something like that. Oh, it actually looks pretty good at night. Okay, there's a restaurant. I forgot to tell you that there is a restaurant, but I did not go there. I guess this is the closest thing. Yeah, imagine being this high. Yeah. It was scary. I will do it again. Oh, look! This is actually the elevator that I told you that I went to. That felt like very Half-Life-y. Yeah, you actually go... until you're actually like... Yeah. No, sorry. In this part. You're in this part. Y tengo sueño. ¿Y eso? ¿No has dormido bien o qué? um. So, so yeah, there's that. Te entendí fundidora porno. Mira, cada quien escucha lo que quiere. Yo nada más digo eso. um. So yes, I went to Barrio Antiguo as well. And it was super cute, and I liked it because I don't know if most Pueblo Mágicos are like this, but even if their architecture are still very traditional, their functions are modern. As in, like, there are plenty of bars, there are plenty of, like, young cafes, cafeterias. I even fucking found a maid cafe in there. It was something. Fundidora de noche sí está chido. I only got to see La Fundidora at night, but far away. I didn't get to see it in person. And yes, it looked pretty good. The maid cafe was really something because I went in just to meet one because I was never in a maid cafe. I saw two girls in maid uniforms and like in anime wigs, and they were not ugly. I'm gonna give you that. Oh, they have an old alarm over here. They were cute, but I swear to you guys, I cringed so bad the moment that one of them started running on me in a waifu energy, like holding her hands up high and letting the bouncing happening. I panic. I cringe and I lesbian panic at it because I was like, yeah, a girl is running at me and she's cute, but she's cringing me out. My goodness. Too much color. Me hungry. Oh, maybe it is the intention. Mate, the one that run up to you. Yeah! Actually, they do that to you. And I felt bad for the maid because I had to stop her and I was like, hey, sorry, can I just give the place a look? I just want to visit it. And she sounded so disappointed, so sad, like she really wanted to attend me. And she was like, oh, do you just want to visit? I was like, yeah, is that okay? Yeah, sure, go ahead. God, I just gave it a quick glance, nothing too different, just like anime figures on like shelves, and that's it. And I just ran away. Maid Café, tenemos eso. Así es. A ver si encuentro foto, de hecho. Maid Café. It's this one, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Like, maids are cute, but look at this motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, the place was nice. It was like very homemade and stuff. It was cute and everything. It was simple. But it's just that I cringe so bad at this. Like, look at this guy, this virgin just posing with them. It could have been me. Oh my goodness. I hate that I know the exact round that you're talking about. Yeah, I think I made myself pretty clear. And only people that have watched anime just know about it. I also passed next to a record store. And it was super cool because there's plenty of ambience noise in general in the town. And then I started to notice. So I like, and I was like, wait, is that a Melanie Martinez song? And I kept listening, and it was from the new album. So I was lured to the sound, and I found a record store that was literally having like a well, yeah, they were playing the album like very high, and I was like, they know that the concert is today. That is super cute. Ah, Barrio Antiguo no me ha tocado ir. Quizá la próxima que regrese para allá. Ya, sí te lo recomiendo. Yo nomás fui de pasada, no pude explorar demasiado, pero me encantaría poder conocer más de él. Also, I really want to go to this place at night, not the maid cafe, like the Barrio Antiguo, because I think like the actual life happens at night because of all of the bars that they have. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I don't want to go there anymore at night. It's filled with people. Ew, people. No, I don't want to go. I mean, it looks beautiful, but I don't want to go when it's that crowded. No, thank you. No, I don't. I really don't want to go there. Wanna hear? Wait, how do you guys say welcome in Japanese? Tadaima, no, right, or okaeri, okaeri, something like okaeri, tadaima. I don't remember. I haven't watched anime in a long time. Me quedo de Lurk Alice. Gracias, Azul. I appreciate it. Ahí nos seguimos hablando. So yeah, I went to the record store and it was super nice. They were selling the vinyl of Melanie Martinez, and although I could have buy it, I was not gonna do it because I was still on a budget and I wanted to buy stuff in the concert. But goodness, it was there for me, man. Oh my goodness, why am I not rich? Una vez me habían invitado al Café Iguana, pero no pude. I don't think I know that one. Is it also in Monterrey? Let me see. Café Iguana. It's in Barrio Antiguo, I see. I don't know this one. Maybe I passed by and I didn't I didn't notice. Look, a bald guy. It's kind of like a bar, like a tiny stage place. Why is it called cafe though? Yeah, I didn't get to see it or I didn't notice, but it looks good. It looks good. Hey, ¿qué tal, Cristian? Los de México, algunos dan cringe, algunos. For me, I think all maid cafes are cringe. Especially, I cringe for the clients that obviously are just there for pretty female attention. Like, how loser and virgin is that? Oh my goodness. How different is no, never mind. I've never been from the videos I watch. Oh goodness, I see. So after I went there, one of my family members wanted to go to another cafe. It was called Cafe Limon? Lemon Cafe? Cafe Limon? See? I don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, it was like, it's pretty. It's like, Valley Girl vibes, I guess. And this place is popular because they say that the actual cafe there is like, harvested like in the most organic way possible. It's toasted there. It's like everything is made from zero there, so they say. Since my tongue is not really trained for coffee, they taste all the same for me. So I can say it was good, but I cannot say if it was great. But it was good. I'm glad the mic peak. I don't want to hear at the. Oh no, goodness, fucking shit. Arisa-san. Oh my goodness, yeah, probably the microphone is not capturing that. But I was drinking my coffee. Please. While I was drinking my coffee, I started checking my social media, and that's where I noticed that the girls that were going to the concert of Melanie, we're getting ready for the freebies exchange, and the concert was still like 3 hours away, and I was like, no fucking way, I'm already too late, especially because I bought VIP ticket, and oh my goodness, I regretted this so much. So the big cons of buying VIP is that you don't have a place assigned to you. It's just the zone assigned to you. So you gotta be the first one to be in front row. And I was already late. Also, something that I never told you guys is that I wasn't even sure if I was gonna go to the concert. I was already in Monterrey, but you see, silly me actually bought a ticket in a reseller page. Instead of the actual ticket shop. So they told me that they were gonna give me the ticket on the very same fucking day. And I still didn't receive it. I really wanted to trust this. I really wanted to trust this. But I was still anxious. Like, I enjoyed my trip, but I was always with the big ass torn of what if it doesn't arrive on time. But I really had to trust, you know. Oh, rip, indeed rip. Silly me. Fortunately, the moment that I was... Thank you. Thank you for the cheer. I appreciate it. Thankfully for me, when I was already going back home, I finally received the ticket. Like, I just told you this like in this 5 minutes, but my torture waiting for the goddamn ticket lasted oh so long. Oh my goodness. Oh. No, this is not the day for that. So yeah, imagine that. Actually imagining buying the ticket since April or something. Like, I was still not single when I bought the ticket. Imagine all the time that I've waited to receive it. And God, fortunately I did. And oh goodness, it was time. So I rushed to get ready. I rushed to the hotel and I started getting ready. Yeah. So as you guys may know, if you follow me on my on my 80 account, I dressed up as a sexy nun. Why that? Because my favorite song from Melanie Martinez in this newest... What? It's been a while since I hear that notification. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Jeff, for the tip. Thank you so much for it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, because my favorite song of Melanie was, it's called The Vatican. So, and it's super cool because I found this makeup in Pinterest that it's like, it's hot, but it's creepy at the same time. Like me, I'm hot and creepy. So it was totally me. Let me check something real quick. Oh, just the notification on the tip. Thank you. I received it. Yum. And I look so good. The only thing that ruined the fit is that I had to wear comfortable sneakers instead of like actual heels or something. But it was for the best. It was for the best for the concert, you know. Details. It's a reseller. Never trust or paid for it. That's the thing. I never knew it was a reseller until it was too late. Like, the actual browser made me thought it was the official website. I did not do enough research, that's true. But fortunately for me, it went well. I was so afraid that I was stolen, that I was not gonna see Melanie. But even so, I was still optimistic. I was like, okay, let's think about the worst. Let's say that I did never receive the ticket. I'm still gonna enjoy this trip. And I did. And I did. But yeah, fortunately for me, I received a ticket. Nice nun fit, like, what? Go on. Yeah, it's incredible how that fit has like separated opinions. Half of the people say that I look scary. Half of the people said would. So, where is actually the people that says both? I did never notice someone that said both. Um. Oh yeah. Well, I was going on the elevator to actually cross the street to go to the arena. Let me actually show you the arena. Monterrey. Yeah, this is a place. Yeah, this is a place. Yeah, that's where I was. So basically, in the concert, I should have been over here, like somewhere around here, but I still regretted buying VIP, and I'm almost getting there. Otro mes, otro. A huevo. O sea que en 2273 meses vamos a completar la meta, sí. How much years are those? Let me see. Let me do the actual count. Blah blah blah. Entre 12. Damn! 189 years. That's way more than even Jokerin is. Jokerin is not even. Jokerin is barely like 1.5 century old. So yeah, when I was on the way down on the elevator, another girl was with me. She looked at me and she said like, "Oh, you're going to the concert?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was accompanied by her dad. And for the way that she was behaving with me, I was like, "You're a minor, right?" Because she didn't look like a minor. And I was like, "You're a minor, right?" Because she was looking up so much for me, like a senpai kind of energy, like, oh my goodness, I want to be like her when I grow up, you know. It was cute, but it's incredible because we were talking and she was basically, we were walking together to the arena, and she was like, how old are, like, do you know how old I am? And I was like, no. She was like, I'm 13. What? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's how my brain reacted. She's younger than Tanjiro. Oh my goodness! It's both for me, right? Finally, a middle point. Oh goodness! Hey, why am I laggy? Why am I laggy? Boop, 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 boop. I don't know, but she was like, "How old are you?" And I was like, I was like, I almost doubled your age. She was like, you're not 26. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm 25. And she was like, you're not 25. You look younger than that. And I was like, wow, you told me that when I'm already on my makeup. Yeah, I know. And it was, and she was so fucking cute because she said, can I be your friend? And I was like, I don't think I can, little kid. That will be illegal, probably. And she looked, and she said, like, so innocently, like, come on, it's not like nothing is gonna happen between us. I was like, how was I gonna explain to her that it still looked bad? But okay. But so cute because her dad was still with us, and she asked to him, Dad, can she be my friend? 13! And the dad was so lovely. She said like, of course, sweetheart, she can be your friend, yeah. Yeah, of course. And like, yeah, we're friends now. And so, we're friends now. With the parents' consent, I'm now friends of someone that is half my age, almost. That's okay. We really had this big little sister energy. It was cute. But that's it. Yes, Escaros? How do you pronounce that? What does that even mean? But yeah, she bought a different ticket. She wasn't in the generals, like, I guess, like in this zone? Kinda? I don't know. She had, like, the cheapest one. Well, I wasn't here. Oh my goodness. So yes. So, we were in the same, row? No, in the same... We were in the same waiting line, yeah. But eventually we got split apart because there are different tickets. And it was so cute. I felt bad for the kid because I I could feel her sight. I could feel her eyes. And I will look in the distance. And she was staring at me. And the moment that we connected eyes, she will just happily wave at me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's so cute. I will just wave back and that's it. Same. You actually got it. You actually got the idea of it. So, Dr. Lucis, you already saw me as a sexy nun, huh? During that second waiting line, I made friends with two girls that were almost my age, just like a couple of years younger. And ooh, wow. Wait, 1 second. Oh, we got a follow from Deep Fry 25. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now you belong to the Mercury Labyrinth. I invite you to join our Discord so you can be officially named a fairy. If you want it, please let us know so we can get the Discord link. I still haven't coded the trigger. Yeah. Oh yeah, I met a couple of friends there, and they were fun. We were just like laughing at, I don't know, we had like this great silly energy. And although I have their Instagrams and stuff, like, I don't know, we just lost contact. Like one of those McDonald's friendships, that's how I call them. You know, when you were a kid and you will play with rando kids on the playgrounds, and then you will have to say goodbye to them forever after hours of human connection. Something like that. But in adulthood. La Gran Estafa, VIP zone. Yes, that is totally correct. Guys, I really don't recommend you to buy VIP tickets as much as you like to, unless you really see the pros in it. We'll get to that in a second. We were also split apart because they also had a different ticket. They were like in the middle zone, kind of. Like they were like here. So when I got into the place, I saw another mall. That was incredible. There were plenty of food courts and like alcoholic drinks and food and snacks and the merch and stuff. And I saw plenty of people making time. And I felt like an opposite type of envy, because I was like, of course, because they are not from the VIP zone. They already have a seat assigned to them. I really gotta go run to the VIP zone ASAP. Scared and aroused. Oh yeah, I cause that effect a lot on people. Yeah, that's normal. So yes, I went into the stage, and there were already plenty of people in the VIP. So womp womp. Not too many, but enough to feel like a bummer, you know. And I was like, what? Are you kidding? I really wanted to be in the front row. Who knows how early these people got in here? My goodness. But I really tried to not regret that, because that would have implied waiting on the fucking sun for hours to get there, to be the first one. And that would have implied to not visit all the places that I visited before this, so it's okay. I don't really regret that. I just regret buying VIP. Welcome. Yeah, thank you, Jap. Why? Because I don't know. I was like, okay, I am not in front row, but the stage is still high. Maybe I can get to see Melanie from here. It's actually it was like literally a good position. It was meant to be good. There was like no mistake and no possibility of failing where I was there. It was meant for perfection in a way. But I'm gonna sound so fucking boomer. I know, I don't care. But we are in an ugly ass era in humanity where everybody wants to record the concerts with their cell phones. And no, they won't get them like on the height of their face or chest or their bodies. No, 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 no. They want to raise their cell phones up in the high fucking sky because they just want to be on the same fucking height as Melanie. Ugh. So fucking frustrating, guys. Because I could have seen her perfectly where I was. But the fucking arms and the cell phones were censoring almost the whole show. It was so frustrating. I mean, they can't have anyone but her in the shot. Yeah, but it's still terrible because they record all the fucking songs. I in general prefer to not take videos or anything because I do like to live the concert. I don't want to see it through my cell phone. And I ended up seeing the concert through the people's cell phones. Like, what? And it had a lot to do with me being short. I am short. And I did not think about that while buying the ticket. I was warned about it. They told me, like, dude, the most strategic position to buy a ticket, it's actually the ones behind VIP. Because precisely, you're literally just one row behind the VIPs, and for a much cheaper price, and nobody is gonna cover you. Nobody's gonna censor shit. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna go VIP because I have the money for it, and I'm gonna see Melanie in front of my fucking face. Blah, blah, blah. And they were right. So sad that Hampy has a high disability. It's not a disability, what the fuck? Get her some stilts. Ah, my goodness. But good things about it is that I kept giving. Oh, of course. Before getting into the concert, while I was on the line, I was giving my freebies, and plenty of people enjoyed them. And when they were surprised that I did it, and I was like, "You drew this? Oh my goodness! I'm gonna follow you," and they did. And I still have plenty of freebies to give inside the concert. So I was giving freebies to the people around me. And that's how I met this pink hair girl. I mean, it was actually a wig, but yeah, it's just that I don't remember her name. I gave her a freebie and she said thanks. And we just kept waiting for the concert to start. Minutes happened, and I don't know why she felt the need to talk to me. She was like, "So you're an artist?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a digital artist." She was like, "Cool, I really like this." And I thought it was end there. But no, like, girl was actually interested in having conversations with me. And I really found that cute. I was like, "Eee! I dreamed for having a concert friendship, and here she is." And I was like, "Oh yeah." So we met each other, we talked about plenty of stuff while we were waiting for the concert to begin, which wasn't too much, honestly. I didn't have to wait too much. But even so, I noticed that this girl was on herself, just like me. So that's how we made each other companies. The lost find each other. There's like a phrase to say something like that. And she was super cute. And I don't know, we developed this friendship and this concert bond instantly. And I asked her, "Hey, whenever we get to see Melanie, can I squeeze your arm? Because I think I'm gonna pass out." And she was like, "Yeah, it's okay. Can I do the same?" "Yeah, okay." Oh my goodness. Friendship, indeed. And so the concert began. Before Melanie, we got to see a previous artist. Her name is Isabella Rosa. I don't know if you guys know her. I mean, she actually sings in English, even though her name is Latin. This is her. And she is an angel. Honestly, she's so cute. I knew that she was gonna be singing, but I only knew consciously one song of her. Older. It's called Older. Yeah, it's actually this one. About dating older men, I suppose. But the more songs she sang, the more I was like, whoa, that song is hers? Oh my goodness, I did not know that. Oh my god. So, yeah, I actually knew most of her songs, and then I didn't even know it was hers. Wow. And super cute. I don't know what type of audience she's had before in her concerts, because apparently she was like super impressed by the Mexican vibes, because we Mexicans love parties and we are super noisy and we're like yeah, we call it desmadre. Because when she made the question like, are you guys having fun, we made such like an affirmative noise that she was like, wow, you guys really know how to have fun. And she loved it. And even like people were singing this phrase saying, Isabel, hermana, tú eres mexicana, which basically translates to, Isabel, sister, you are already Mexican. It's basically a way of welcoming her to the community, and she loved it. It felt so heartwarming. Yeah, we were like that, Dr. Luces. We were for real like that. And she said that she was a big fan of Melanie since she was a kid, and so basically opening her show was, dude, like a like a goal in life. I'm happy for her. Listens. And so the moment began where Melanie Martinez finally appeared. This is her, by the way. You may have seen her, may you have seen her not. The bicolor hair was totally inspired in her. This is like her in her beginnings. And you passed out! Dude, I was so afraid it could happen to me. Like, for real, I was genuinely scared and anxious about that probability. Like, during the breakfast that I had that day, they had like Nutella, I don't know how to call them, like pocket Nutellas. I'm kind of calling like that. And I stole one of them, and I was like, I'm gonna save it for later. I might need it. And hell, I did. I needed sugar because the place was fucking hard. No, I mean the place was ventilated, but VIP zone was fucking hot because we were all like fish. We were all together like a bunch of sardines, and I could smell everyone. Goodness, like the sweat of everyone, and everyone smelled differently. I hated it. And I was also nervous because I was gonna see Melanie Martinez. I cannot explain or put in words how much this meant for me. So I felt like seeing her was gonna give me a great ass shock. I could never freak out over someone. Are you sure? You must probably have a favorite artist. And so I ate the Nutella pocket while waiting for Melanie. I had to buy a big ass expensive water bottle so I can be hydrated. And I also had like a hand fan just waving my face. And I did plenty of stuff to keep myself alive while waiting for Melanie. A part of me really wished that whenever I got to see her, instead of passing out, I could just cry. Because I know myself, and I know that whenever I cry, I just release cortisol. Like all the stress that it's accumulating in me, it just goes out in tears. And I knew that it was gonna be for the best. So yeah. I'll freak out probably if I met someone I like romantically. Wow, okay, well, I mean, that's normal. That's like a normal reaction. We all get dumb when we have our crush in front of each other. And so the moment began. And so Melanie finally appeared. And I could see her so close. So fucking close. Like, for real, I saw her this close. Well, a little bit... No, okay. Actually, a little bit more far away than this, but I saw her so close to me. And I shocked. Because I've been following this artist since her very beginnings. We were both teenagers. I mean, she's older than me, but... She was like 19, I was like 13. Dude, she's been with me in like my hardest and toughest moments of my life, and finally got to see her. I can smell her. I did not smell her. I just smelled the sweat from all the motherfuckers around me. But I freaked out and I started crying indeed. And oh my goodness, like I was crying like a baby. I was crying because she was there. I was thinking about the obvious. She's real. She's in front of me. She's a human being. She's moving. She's existing in the same place as me. And she's here. Like, she started singing right away. And I was still not processing the song. But if I'm being honest to you guys, and if you guys let me vent a little bit, I was not really crying because I saw her. I've been through a lot, guys. I've been going through a lot of situations, very terrible situations, a lot of grief, a lot of betrayals in family, a lot of deaths in the family, a lot of romantic deceptions, a lot of things that made me feel that I was a bad luck charm in a way. I felt like I lived all my teenagehood feeling that I was so unfortunate because a lot of things happened to me while listening to this artist. And I felt like nothing good ever happened to me. Nothing, even though I deserve it, nothing good happened to me. And so seeing her was like a total reset of all that trauma. Flashbacks? Yeah, for real. My teenagehood flashback before my eyes the moment that I saw her. And I relieve all my traumas and even like my early 20s traumas. Everything. I relieved everything in just 1 second. And I started crying because I was like, good things do happen to me. I deserve this, and I deserve so much more than this. But it was about fucking time that something good happened to me. I don't know how to explain this. I was like, I did this. I gave this to myself. I rewarded myself for all this shit. And finally life is rewarding me. I don't know how to put it in words. I don't know how to make you guys feel what I felt. But that's what I felt when seeing her. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried all the traumas out. It was healing. It was therapeutic. Even though about all these complaints on the VIP zone, because, yeah, you see her like this. Let's do a little thingy. I'm gonna do a little game with you guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you my POV. Let's say this image. Hopefully it's not a web. It's fucking shit. Game. Yeah, kinda. It's not really a game, but I'm gonna do a tiny dynamic with you guys. Just give me 1 second while I prepare for you. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, 1 second. But yeah, even though like I could barely see her, there were golden moments where I saw her so close to me and so clearly and so uncensored, as in like nobody was covering her. Wow. I mean, yeah, VIP is real and stuff, but if you're short, it's not worth it. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so if this was my POV, yeah, there were moments where I saw her this close, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Where can I get the actual size of this? Really, is this the biggest? The biggest that I can get this brush. Okay. Well, imagine actually just seeing this, like, all the fucking... My goodness, I don't know how to paint all this in just one stab. Okay. Goodness, you guys are not helping. Okay, imagine this all black. Imagine seeing her like this most of the fucking concert. Because I was so short. I'ma see just arms crying, oh yeah. And cell phones over here that will show her in a tiny shape. Like, oh look, this is Melanie. I'm seeing her dancing over here. Oh my god. And oh my god, okay. Like, the girl that was with me, she was with me during the whole concert, and yes, we squeezed each other arms during like the first songs because we just couldn't believe what we were seeing. But she was taller than me, so she got a little better. Knew it. Oh my god. There was a moment where she offered to carry me, but I don't know if she was just playing. It didn't feel like she was playing. And it kind of felt romantic. I panicked. And I just laughed it off like, and I just kept watching the show. I don't know if she actually tried to get close to me, but I don't know. Me as a lesbian, me as a bisexual girl, I can really tell you that it feels different when girls are just being nice to you and when girls are really trying to flirt with you, and that kinda felt different. So I'm still not sure, but it did not feel entirely friendly. I mean, she was cute. She was cute and everything, but different cities. She's actually from Monterrey, so she actually had it so easy. But yeah, I don't know. A little crush at the concert, perhaps. Yuri? Kinda. No, not really. Nothing happened between us, but she's cute. Intense screaming. Oh yeah, that was everyone. But yeah, there were some moments where, what the fuck? Where I just saw her like this. Oh my goodness, I still can't believe I got to see her this close. Must be nice picking up on hints. It is. I mean, I hate it with boys, honestly, because boys are so obvious. With girls, there's a little bit of mystery, and that's the fun in it. Yeah, we are not that obvious. But yeah, concert. Okay, let's go back to the browser. I'm gonna show you something else. Obvious, yeah. Oh, right. No, but for real, boys are so fucking obvious when they hit on me. Girls on the other side, they're like, a bit obvious, but I can see that you're pretending it's not. So yes, she sang the whole album of Hades. My favorite songs, like the songs that I expected the most, were The Plague and the Vatican. But yeah, with all that censor, I couldn't fully enjoy it. Now, she has this dynamic. There is a song called Avoidant. Avoidant is a song that hurts so bad. Like, precisely Monterrey. It's a song that hurts so bad because she wrote this song to an ex-partner of her that had avoidant attachment. And I am someone that always dates avoidant attached partners because I have anxious attachment. I'm not gonna deny that. So, that song feels so personal. It feels like I told Melanie about my latest relationship and she said like, oh, I'm gonna write a song to your ex. And she did. Also, the song of Monolith feels like I told her about my relationship, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna write a song about you," and she wrote Monolith. And while Avoidant is about my ex. So, very personal indeed. Well, Melanie has a dynamic in her concert in this tour where every time that she sings Avoidant, she goes like through the VIP people and she says, "Hey, who has avoidant attachment?" And she picks someone random from the stage, and the song is literally just them singing together. They sit on the floor like this, they hold each other's hands, and she sings the song to the person that she shows. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and everybody wants to be that person. And I was not that person. Especially because in the arena here, there was like this stage, like, okay, paint. Let me show you this. Like, oh, fucking shit. This is the main stage. I was like around here. No, like kind of like around here. And then there is like this hall, and then there is like a circle. She's saying it in this fucking circle. I was so far away from that. So she shows someone from here. Lucky them. Lucky them. Fucking shit. I felt envy. The good and the bad envy. I felt, because this is actually the girl in my concert that was chosen, cosplaying Melanie. I felt so great for her. I felt so great. I was like, damn, lucky her. And I was like, damn, lucky her. Attachment issues. Yeah, we do. Should have been me, for real. For real, that was me. And I got to see her. I mean, I got to see them on the big screen of the stage. Like, there was a screen here, and that's where I got to see the two girls just singing while they were here. Like, that was the closest point of view for me. And yeah, it still hit me hard. Guys, let me vent for real. Please don't let me be super honest with you guys. Last week in these vacations was hard because throwing stuff. I guess so. Because last week was the week where my ex and I were finally gonna meet. Because we were gonna go to different concerts. She was gonna see Harry Styles, and I was gonna see Melanie. And there was a chance that we could be together during those concerts, and they didn't happen. So even though I really enjoyed this trip, I couldn't stop thinking about some demons in me. And that was one of them. The most obvious one, that I was alone. I was not with her. And now this song sings about her. And it was harsh. And it was super harsh. And I started crying again like a baby. Like, even harder than when I first saw Melanie. Because I was just letting it all go. I was just so sad that things didn't happen the way we intended. Even if I was not on stage, I think that I cried more than the girl on stage, honestly. So yeah, it was sad, guys. We were supposed to be there, but things happen. What are Harry Styles go? Harry Styles is one of the members of One Direction, and since they split apart like in 2015 or so, they all became single artists. This is the guy. You may have recognized him. British guy. Super gay. I guess. Super and closeted gay, as long as I know. So yes, that's him. And this is the guy that she saw without me last week. And this is the girl that I saw without her last week. Super weird. I was making a joke. Oh, okay. It's just that since you don't know much of the outside world, I really thought that you didn't know this guy. um, what else happening at the concert? Did I let you guys know that the design that I have of the design that I did of Melanie Martinez on the sticker, I also printed it as one keychain, just one. Because precisely since I was in VIP, I had the hope that maybe I could gift it to Melanie. Maybe. Impossible in the position where I was because I was behind plenty of people. But I really wanted to find a way. And I was with this girl and I told her like, do you think that I should give it to the people in front of me and ask them to give it to Melanie? She was like, I don't think it's gonna arrive. They're probably gonna keep it for themselves. It's actually pretty, so it's actually pretty. So they're gonna steal it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Okay, then maybe what I should do is that I should just toss it and jeet it at Melanie. I'm gonna throw it at Melanie. Do you think it's a good idea? She was like, I don't think you have another choice. But I was waiting for the right moment. And I couldn't ever. And something terrible happened with the keychain. Let me tell you all about it. I don't remember. There was another song where she offered herself since she was taller and she said, hey, do you want me to toss it for you? And I was like, yeah, please. And she asked me the moment that our song ended, where the stage went all black for a couple of seconds. And I saw her with all the intention to throw it in the dark. And I said, wait, no, wait for another song to... And she tossed it in the dark. And I was like the meme of the dog with the eyes closed. That rose, yeah. And it was like, motherfucker, why do you do that? She was like, Ipsy, I already tried it. And I was like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Do you think it actually made it to the stage? I don't know. I will check out. The next song started. Lights were back. And since she was taller than me, she said, oh. She was like, oh, there it is. I can see it on the stage. It's like on the left side of the stage. And I was like, I don't see shit. Oh, that's where she offered me to carry me. And I was like, no. Let me know. I was like, I don't see anything. But there was a glance of sight where I actually saw it. Yes, it was indeed on the left side on the stage, just lying down. But no dancer, no Melanie picked it up. I was like, okay. Okay, that's okay. And her last song in her track list is called The Last Two People on Earth. Let me show you. It's basically a romantic song talking about a tear falls, yeah. It's basically like a song that basically speaks about love in the end of the world. And this is her dancer. And I imagined they were gonna do what I mean, yeah, like my expectations on these songs were correct because they had plenty of fire. There was plenty of fire because in the song, like in the actual song, you can hear plenty of explosions, bing, bada, boom, bang, boom, and you can hear like literally the stage got on fire. I could feel the heat of the fire where I was. Especially because during the concert we were able to get a little bit closer every time until we were very close. I was like, my keychain, Hopefully she picks it up by the end. Literally the end. Boom! Fire! Boom! Boom! Explosion! Boom! Blah! Boom! Death! Bro! I swear to you guys that by the end of the concert, the keychain was gone. Guys, let me believe that actually a dancer, or I don't know, someone picked it up before the fire, because if they didn't, then that means that the goddamn keychain melted in the fucking fire. Motherfucker, oh my goodness, I really regret letting the girl throwing the keychain for me. Like, dude, why would you just throw it when Melanie's not there, where she's changing outfits? The idea was to throw it while she was in front of you guys. Check memes. Yeah, that was me. Oh my god. So, I don't know what happened to the keychain. $5, that's okay. But I really wanted Melanie to have it. So I don't know if she has it. I don't know what happened to it, and I would like to know. It will remain as a mystery till the day I die. Or until the day that I become so famous that I get to talk to her in person and be like, hey, did you ever get my keychain? And then she will tell me. So yeah. Melted ash. I got your ashes. Is that okay? Oh my goodness. Tisk. It was so great because at the end of the concert, there was like a big ass rain of confetti and custom confetti with the logo of her album, which is this one. Oh, it's not showing. It's this one. Imagine confetti shaped like this. It was super cute. Oh, I like this font art. It's super cute. It's not AI, right? No, I don't think so. I don't know. So concert ended so fast. Waiting for this moment since April, and it was over. Man, I knew that it was gonna be over so fast, but ¿cómo vamos? Ya volví. Pues estoy contando del concierto de Melanie. Gané una de Fortnite. Nice, qué bueno, Azul. Are you winning, son? Ya eso compensa el día. ¿Qué, tuviste un mal día o qué? Can never be too careful. So many clankers around here, and these clankers are getting good enough to actually confuse my eyes. You're right. So concert was over. I was still with the girl. I still had plenty of stickers, and I actually gave like half to her, and she was like, "Will you help me deliver them?" She was, "Yeah, sure." And she was like, "Hey, follow her. She did them. Take this sticker. Do you want a sticker? Take it. Nah, lo mismo de siempre. Nada interesante, ya se la sabe. Entiendo. Pues, bueno, supongo podría ser peor, pero sé que te gustaría que fuera mejor. I understand that. And so, burp. And so I went out of the stage with her. We walked together, or exit. She was super, like, careful with me, as in, like, she was asking me, like, where is your hotel? Who's gonna pick you up? Stuff like that. And I was like, it's okay, don't worry. I'm waiting for my family to pick me up at this point. Okay, my family's also gonna pick me up at this point, so thank you. So, yeah, we eventually split apart. And we never saw each other again. No, but she actually said, like, hey, if you ever come back to Monterrey, please let me know so we can actually hang out. I was like, yeah, I really want to come back, so yes. She's making moves for real. No, honestly, I can tell you that these questions are more like sisterhood. We take care of each other's because this is no girl's world. It didn't feel like hitting. It didn't feel like making points, honestly. But I really appreciated it, even so. But we're still in contact, so yeah. An online friendship. It was not a McDonald's friendship. And my night just ended with me just going through the bootleg merch and buying some stuff in there because it was pretty good, actually. For being bootleg, it was pretty good. I did buy official merch, just one poster. And that's it. I got picked up by my family. We went back to the hotel. I was so fucking hungry and thirsty. They bought me a hot dog, a dogo, and a soda. And I was... My feet were fucking sore. I went back to the hotel. I just had to change clothes, and I really had to wear something comfortable, and I really had to wear off the makeup and everything. And my feet were hurting so bad because I was literally on my tippy toes most of the concert. I was literally just standing on my toes all the concert. I will barely just like actually touch ground like with my full feet. It was terrible. Meanwhile, if bros do it, you trying to crack me? Probably. It all depends. Well, boys have done it to me, and it doesn't feel like they actually want to crack me. They actually know that at least Tijuana is fucking dangerous, and it's basically like a mandatory thing to do. But yeah, it's just like a way to survive together. But you know, culture differences. Wish I was dangerous. And I just had to go to sleep, and I woke up so early. Like if I went to bed like at 1 a.m. I woke up like 1 a.m. I woke up like at 5:30 a.m. because it was time to go back. Man, my goodness, are you kidding? So yeah, we didn't even get to see the sun when I got up and got ready, packed everything up, and left the hotel, left the arena. I didn't want to leave. I was really comfortable in there. So I went to the airport, waited for my time, and it was time to get into the plane again. And I did. Fearless, I swear to you guys. Fearless. I had nothing to fear anymore about planes. So much that I literally slept all the way. I did. I just slept through the whole trip. No mobile games, just me sleeping. Can never be me. I need to be held down or something. Well, I don't know. I was too tired. I was too sleepy. I barely slept through the whole fucking day. And so I went back home. And I came back to Tijuana. And I was so sad about it. Because I didn't see green anymore. I just saw a desert. And I don't like deserts, guys. And I came back home. I barely made myself a breakfast, and I slept through the whole afternoon because I was so tired. I was really so tired. I cannot believe that traveling is tiring. How so? There's supposed to be vacations. There's supposed to be a break from working and doing stuff. But if we look back, you can notice that everything was exciting. These were no chill vacations. They were intense vacations. I started crying for real. I didn't, but I could have. So yeah, that's how I came back home. Unpack everything. I saw my freebies, and that's where I started doing all this spam of pictures and videos. And alright, Have you seen this video of me dancing as a sexy nun, the Vatican? That was supposed to be recorded on the concert day, but since it got so late, I said, bummer, I will have to dress up again at home. I will have to do the makeup again at home. And I did. And so I did the video. More than once. No, more than one, I meant. It was super good. It was super fun to do. I really liked it. Alright, you scared me. How do you say it earlier? You called it that you were aroused, scared. Scare-roused. You said scare-roused. Scare-roused. And yeah. Something that I planned for months was over in less than 3 days. That's life. But I enjoyed it. I really did. And I really want to go back. And next time that I go to a concert, I'm not buying VIP ever again. I'm buying behind VIP so I can be sitting and seeing everything from up high. Motherfuckers. Opens Insta, says real, no reaction at first. A Humpy gets too close, I jumped. But why would you get scared? I mean, it was supposed to be like aesthetically creepy. It was not supposed to be scary. Oh wait, you mean the reel where I'm actually like just staring in the red room, right? No, yeah, I do understand. It did get creepy. Not really intentional, but it did get creepy. But I miss to scare. I miss my Halloween job, but I don't think I'm getting in there this year. Or at least not for the whole season. But that's another subject. Unexpected woman jump scare. I look away briefly, then back to it. I understand what you're saying then. You didn't really get scared. You got intimidated. I know it because I like to date bottom people. And I know when they look away, not because they're scared of me, but because they're intimidated. And that's what happened to you. Indeed, and I liked it. Well, I thought you were gonna deny it. Good for you. Good for you that you're not in denial. Good, Ratzi. And ta-ta! That was my trip. Let's go back to chatting. So what do you guys think about my trip? It was super fun, was it? It definitely was. Giggle. I really enjoyed it. It happened so fast. I wish I had more time. But hey, for someone that never travels, it was a huge change. A lot of stuff happening in just 3 days. And most of them happened in just one. So yeah, I really wanted to share all of this information, guys. There were tears, there were laughter, there were bad weather, there were a Melanie feet away from me. Oh, I cannot believe I got to see her. I got to see my favorite artist. Good things happen to me, fairies. And this is just the beginning. Because I do deserve way more than that. Big stuff, ain't it, Alice? Ari Susan. Yeah, peak stuff, indeed. Kinda literal. Should I hang you my name? I'm debating. Ooh. Yeah, sure. But first, let me guess. Your voice make me feel in that picture without a face that you showed. I think that your name is Tyler. Am I right? Am I close? I think that you're called Tyler. Am I close? Maybe I'm not, but who knows? You have the face of a Tyler. Not even close. Okay, I give up. Just say it then. Well, you look like you're called Tyler. What a fucking glitch in the matrix is this? to American. Oh, so you don't have an American name? Because I know that you're not full American. So, no. I don't know Dominican names, so I don't know. An Italian name, your name is Mario. Luigi. Bolognese. I'm Dominican Italian. I know, but I thought that you maybe had an American name. Papalapupalapoop. Just spit it already. So yeah, guys. Okay, one sec. Don't say anything. Okay. Hi, I just came to tell you more about the Lumina Verso event. It's a Squid Game style event, and I also came to say hello. Hi, everyone. Have a lovely evening. Another game, Squid Game event. Good to know. Okay, thanks for the information. I still don't know if I will be able to be there, but when did you say it was gonna happen? This Saturday? But yeah, you said this Saturday, right? Right? No? Yeah? Right? No? So guys, thank you very much for being here. It is really important for me to just jab about something that passionates me, the good and the bad stuff, and just to be listened. I hope that you actually enjoyed this podcast. Did you guys? I'm insecure. Did you? Wow, really, Ratsy? Wow, you don't have the face to be called that. Wow, interesting. I actually like the second name. Sounds delicious. You didn't see it, but I did the fork hand. Damn, not close. Francis. I even dropped my phone. What? I don't know. Sometimes some Italian words are, like, very pleasing to pronounce. Delicious to pronounce. Maybe I'm just hungry. Delish? Kinda. Well, thank you, Xerison. What made you want to just expose your name to me? I appreciate the confidence, by the way. But what changed? I was gonna say, yeah, guys, thank you very much for being here. I'm insecure when I talk too much. I feel like I can't bother you. In general, not you guys, in general. I feel like I'm too talkative sometimes, and I don't know. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys. Did I? You can be honest. Did I? Reasons. Can I know the reasons? Real. So real. So you feel the same way as I do, huh? Wait up. I dropped my phone. I need to pick it up with my feet. Let me see if I can. Oh, I actually did. I'm a fucking ape. There we go. There you go. Shell phone. Disfruté escuchar tus aventuras. Sí, monkey feet. Disfruté escuchar tus aventuras. Oh. Do you mean a job? I'm really glad. Now I imagine someone animating this. That will be a dream. Wink, 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 wink. Okay, guys. Well, that's enough. That's all that I needed to tell you guys. So thank you so much for listening to me. I really wanted to share this adventure with you guys. So what can you expect tomorrow? Tomorrow you can expect a stream. You know that normally I skip through Tuesdays. Not this time. I will be on the event that I was on this afternoon, Infinity Extremo, and the Spanish stream of Supermarket Together will be happening tomorrow. So, Jab, prepárate para que te voy a explotar. I don't need at least feed anime. No, I didn't mean that. I meant like someone animates everything I narrated. Everything, not the feet thingy. My goodness. So yeah, that's what you can expect tomorrow. All right, guys. I think that's enough. So thank you so much once more. Like an animation story. Yeah, exactly that. It's not really animated, just like a storyboard-ish type of animation. No me quejo, yo de costumbre. Va, entonces ahí te veo mañana, Jab. Alright guys, then I will see you guys tomorrow for more content. Alright? So thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye.